Hey, what's up, y'all? I just got this good book, Consciousness Beyond Life, by Pim Van Lommel, MD. Really, really good. It's pretty much like the evidence of the afterlife, where a doctor just has too many cases of near-death experiences of the same 12 exact situations that occur, like a tunnel, light, music, assistance, seeing relatives. But anyway, it's just a lot longer than evidence for afterlife, so can't wait to dig in that and, prove to people that this is not your only time that you get to experience. Um, but yeah, like I'm 400 pages through Finnegans Wake, and it's so fun. It's so good. I mean, I'm not taking it seriously. It's going to take me a lot longer to finish Joseph Campbell's guide through it, but just the fact that I got 400 pages through, I'm not crazy. It's just so fun. But I really think it's part of this Aquarian age, to be honest. Like, most stream of consciousness authors are Aquariuses. James Joyce, Virginia Woolf, David Foster Wallace. And Thomas Pynchon is a Taurus, but he has his Uranus conjunct Sun. Uranus is ruled by Aquarius, so he is very Aquarian. Actually, and James Joyce had like 4 planets in Taurus, so something about... And Wallace had all of his planets in Virgo, so something about Aquarius and Earth signs making that stream of consciousness manifest physically. But anyway, Nietzsche's Neptune's in Aquarius, so that's his utopia. And Emerson's North Node is in Aquarius, so that's his potential in that life. Anyway, I found an amazing site. This guy discovered that the first line of Genesis has like a mathematical code in it. And I'll just give you the link because it's so complicated I can't even explain it. But it's just like the very beginning of Finnegans Wake, actually. The first couple pages of Finnegans Wake is just a huge summary of the whole entire work, and then it elaborates and then starts over at the beginning again. Well, so does the first part of Genesis, apparently. There's a pattern in which every single letter has specific meaning at that point in the sentence or whatever. You'll see. It's interesting, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I finished Secret History of the World, okay, by Mark Booth. It'll change your life. Buy it right now. It's so necessary right now because it gives you the evidence. Anyway, I'm not going to get into it, but he talks about how William Blake used to make paintings of people with the figures in the symbol of Hebrew characters, because according to the secret societies, when you would meditate on Hebrew letters as human forms, you would go in a kind of trance. And William Blake was aware of this and incorporated this in his paintings. But yeah. And also, remember that vid I made like 2 years ago saying Napoleon's psychic experience in the Pyramid of Giza or something? Secret History of the World answers what happens, what Napoleon wouldn't tell his best friend on his deathbed. Apparently a French secret police officer, secret society, secret police or whatever, said that Napoleon saw Saint Germain in the king's chamber. So that answers my question of what Napoleon's experience was, and Saint Germain is extremely influential in the secret history. You have to read this. Anyway, like, if you notice all my favorites, like half of my favorites are gone, and the funny part is that it's favorites like UFO, NASA, Secret Architecture of Washington, D.C. It's like, the more you take down the video, the more I'm going to believe it, even if I can't see it again. I saw it that one time. So it's like, it really makes it, less suspicious, that you take it down. If you leave it up and just say they're crazy, then it seems a little more realistic. But anyway, yeah. Y'all have a good one. Having an okay summer. It's so fucking hot in Texas. Like, this heat wave, I don't know if it has to do with solar flares or the end of time, but the sun is going crazy right now. Anyway, yeah. When I was going to sleep last night, I felt like, when you hear something and it turns into an image, or if you think of something and it just merges, it's like when you're in that half-sleep state, categories merge. And it seems like the full sleeping state is when all meaning of any physical object merges into another kind of physical experience. It's where sounds, lights, material objects, smells all converge in the actual dream state. to teach you some kind of moral, you know, and the question is, who's giving you the moral?